What is up, everybody? It's Reverse here today, and we're gonna talk about Ubisoft reportedly trying to sell their company off. So people are speculating that maybe Microsoft might acquire Ubisoft at this point. So it could be a possibility, it could happen. But this post says Kotaku sources senior current and former Ubisoft developers suggest that the company could be preparing a possible sale. Mention factors: no Guillemot left to take over, ongoing workplace controversy, senior devs are leaving, and big projects are struggling. So I know it's the cool thing right now for a lot of people hate Ubisoft, but I think Ubisoft makes a lot of great games. They make the Far Cry series, which I love all the main Far Cry games since I started playing 3, and the ones after that have been pretty good. The spin-off ones, not so much, but the mainline ones, pretty good stuff in my opinion. I know people say it's like super repetitive, but I love the Far Cry formula. Assassin's Creed, the most recent one, so this has been the best selling one, Valhalla. So kind of like each time they make a new Assassin's Creed game, they do really well in sales. So people obviously rock with that series. What else have they made? Division stuff, I don't really care about. The Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six, I don't really care about those stuff, to be honest. I know they just released like a Riders Republic, like a sports like BMX type game. So I don't think that game did too well. I haven't heard them talk too popular about that. They released a Greek mythology type of Assassin's Creed type game with that what was it called? I forgot what it was called. I am drawing a blank what that game is called, but I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna put it down in the comment section below. That Greek mythology style game they released. I don't think that did too well. I don't think that did too well either. I don't know Watch Dogs series as well too, which they have. So I don't think a lot of those games are doing too well, to be honest. But except for like Assassin's Creed, I don't think a lot of those games are doing too well. And like I said, the cool thing now is they hate on their games for whatever reason, and people probably wasn't hating on their games before, but I guess I don't know. So they are trying to sell their studios off, and Microsoft should probably buy them. I don't see why not. It's like, why not at this point? Oh, okay. One exception people do like is the Nintendo Raging Rabbits, the series that's on Nintendo Switch. People love that series, so and it's having a sequel this year. So this year, next year, so people probably don't enjoy that game too. But yeah, the common thing right now is the hate on Ubisoft, especially since they started this whole NFT nonsense. So the hate was even multiplied by that. So it's not a good look, but. Phil Spencer looking for Yves Guillemot. I'm probably butchering that name, but I think that's how you pronounce his name. Microsoft can buy him. Sounds like another Activision situation. Why not? Why not buy him at this point? Unless we got people complaining that's gonna be a monopoly now, even though these people. It's like, would you rather not Microsoft buy this studio or let some other company like Tencent buy the studio or Apple or Google? It's like, I'd rather Microsoft buy the studio, to be honest. Between Sony and Microsoft, I'd rather Microsoft scoop up Ubisoft. They feel that would have Xbox like in third-party action adventure open world games that could go straight to Game Pass and PlayStation in case they already make better games than Ubisoft does in that genre. I don't know about that. I don't know. Because people do say that Ghost of Tsushima is just like a Assassin's Creed ripoff, but it's in Japan, so... You know, I do enjoy Ghost of Tsushima, but it is kind of like Assassin's Creed in a way. Like it's just like they kind of copied that formula. It's not a bad thing. So Tencent is coming to try. Yeah, and people definitely want Tencent to buy Ubisoft. So I think Microsoft is probably the best place to them to sell to be honest. I genuinely hope Sony goes for this. Assassin's Creed deserves high quality releases. Not a fan of the newer games which feel rather rushed out the door. Okay, he says Microsoft was looking over his shoulder. Okay. We can take the Splinter Cell back home. And watch, and people, if Microsoft does buy it, there's gonna be so many people complain about this nonsense, which it's gonna be ridiculous. Microsoft can't pounce on this deal because of the Activision situation. However, I will buy shares just like Sony has been doing. Whether Nintendo or Sony pounce on this deal more so than anybody else, but I got a feeling they won't. With Ubisoft games coming to Game Pass all of a sudden, I bet they're going to Xbox. Just hope Tencent isn't bidding. Okay, so apparently Ubisoft is bringing some games to Game Pass. I didn't know that. So apparently Assassin's Creed Origins, which is a great game by the way, that is one of the greater of the newer Assassin's Creed games. One of my favorite one. That's my favorite one of the newer Assassin's Creed games, the Origins one. And For Honor, I haven't played that game, so I don't know what that is. Uh, my guess is Tencent. That's a good call. Tencent's been grabbing everything from mobile to console. Tragic to consider a company that has so many great times at implode like this. Basically, everyone I knew there has jumped ship at this point, though, so I can't say it wouldn't be recognizable to me anymore. Oh yeah, they are making a Splinter Cell. I just thought that they're making a Splinter Cell reboot as well too. So that could definitely be a big bonus having Game Pass day one right there. If Microsoft were to buy Ubisoft, you can have all the Ubisoft games in Game Pass. So I mean, I'd be happy if they do that. So you have all the Ubisoft games in Game Pass. So I'd be fine with that. Microsoft hearing this is shaking it, rubbing his hands together like Birdman. Okay. Microsoft can't buy this at the moment. None would approve this with the Activision deal going on right now. When your sources are devs and it suggests that the company is looking to be bought, sources trust me, bro. I mean, this is who is this? This is a pretty reliable source right here. This guy's pretty accurate, so I don't know what they're talking about. And it's I don't know. Remove Uplay and add all those games to our Steam library. Simple as that. So he says, please tell me Microsoft is buying them. They at least give a crap about their mainstream franchises. Okay. Ubisoft finally are going to make good games now. I mean, they made pretty good games before, but okay. Oh God, no, we don't need more publishers being bought. You know that Microsoft is going to buy this? Let's be real. Xbox, please get Ubisoft will be smart. It will take time before that Activision / Blizzard agreement is in place. I also know you probably cannot. You probably can't, but if the Activision Blizzard deal is shot down, you will see so many developer studios disappear into the investor groups. Yeah. Bringing back Ubi Arts, you cowards. I have no idea what that is. What is that? I'm kind of curious. What is he talking about? What is this? Child of Light is one of my favorite games, and I would love for Ubi Art to come back. Okay. So they make like a few games. If you want to come back, I will buy Ubisoft and will milk Rayman games by the end of 2056. Oh yeah, they do make the Rayman series. They make those series. That was a classic. A classic platformer, a good platformer right there. They could, I don't know why they haven't made a new Ray. I don't know. Probably the last one probably didn't sell too well, so that's probably when they make a new one. It's been a long time since they made a new one. The Rayman games. Gut feeling is either Xbox after the Activision purchase is done or Amazon. This has been on all of our acquisition bingo cards for years. Feel as if it's only a matter of time for Ubisoft. Microsoft can't get in the middle of Activision Blizzard acquisition. Sony most likely can because Ubisoft was worth $7.5 billion with a 50% markup on stocks, and they just spent $55 billion on Bungie, which I would think leaves very little money left for PlayStation. Yeah. They won't Google to buy Ubisoft. Google Stadia, that would be terrible actually. If they stuff just exclusive to Google Stadia, that would actually be pretty bad, to be honest. So I'm not getting Google Stadia to play a new Assassin's Creed, newest Far Cry game, to be honest. I prefer that Sony picks up Ubisoft. There are too many other options that are bad. Sony, please buy Ubisoft. I don't know if Sony can afford Ubisoft, to be honest. I don't think they can afford to buy Ubisoft. Phil Spencer right now makes the NOT stuff look even more desperate and pathetic, does it? Yeah. What a mess of a company. Microsoft are already getting out of the checkbooks. If that is indeed true, then no matter who ends up buying Ubisoft, please make them good again and a Rayman 4. So he said this is probably the chance to get a new Rayman game. Okay. I'm gonna need PlayStation to muster up some cash, sell a building, whatever they gotta do. Get Ubisoft. Don't care what y'all gotta say. Keep it to yourself. Okay. What do people respond to this guy with? I'm curious. Sony will return Assassin's Creed back to Legendary. Sony will also put some respect on Sunfish's name. They will make a big-time multiplayer game, and Division also Ghost Recon. That alone will be worth it. To be honest, Sony can keep them. Nah, let Microsoft get that. Waste all that money on Ubisoft. You. I just want the Division franchise. They can keep the rest. A waste of money. Xbox can have that. Us. Are we really gonna disrespect Ubisoft like that? They don't make some amazing games. Like really? Ignore these haters' comments. All those fools buy at least one Ubisoft game a year. Ubisoft sells game. Ubisoft sells hella games consistently. Yeah, if I say Ubisoft games sell a lot. So I don't know if this hate is cut. This random just hate. Well, like I said, people just hate Ubisoft all of a sudden now, but just a lot of just random hate for this company. And their games sell great on PlayStation. Really hope they get them all costs too. Damn, they know you like trash. That book included right here. A lot of people just really just despise Ubisoft, but people are suggesting that maybe Microsoft step in and buy this. But I don't know how possible that could be since they're currently dealing with Activision Blizzard acquisition. So who knows? Hopefully it goes to a company that's gonna, I don't know, it's just gonna like make great games again, like people are saying. I was like, cause I do enjoy Ubisoft games, especially like the big heavy hitters like Assassin's Creed and the Far Cry series. I definitely would hate to see those games go, but apparently there's some big problems going up at the company right now. So who knows? Like I said, it's the worst people who could buy this company right now. A lot of worst people that could buy this company besides Microsoft. So who knows? But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.